And Gethsemane wasn't just a nice, peaceful place to pray. It was loaded with prophetic significance. Gethsemane actually means the oil press. So the olives that grow there, actually to this day, 2,000 years later, were clearly back then pressed on site. So Gethsemane was a place of pressure, of literal crushing. And we've actually got an olive press here, Gemma, a bit smaller than the one in Gethsemane, I suspect, but basically the same principle. Do you fancy giving it a go?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Let's make some oil. It's not complicated. Pressure pulps the fruit and extracts the oil. I imagine Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane gazing across at this giant one of these, clearly feeling crushed at every level. Firstly, Jesus was under unbearable pressure psychologically. Mark says that he was deeply distressed and troubled. And Jesus himself says, my soul's overwhelmed. The Greek word translated as soul here is psyche. So Jesus is literally saying, my psyche is overwhelmed. The totality of my mind, conscious and unconscious, is in agony. And then secondly, Jesus is being crushed spiritually. Verse 35 says that he fell to the ground to pray. So this isn't just like a polite devotional. Jesus is wrestling here with God, the flesh, and the devil, anticipating the dark night of his own soul the next day. Thirdly, Jesus is being crushed emotionally. He's just been betrayed by someone he loved and trusted, sold like a piece of meat for cash. And he's begged his three best friends for help, but instead they've let him down. After all these years of relentless, unconditional love, there's no one on earth who can comfort Jesus in his loneliest hour. And then fourthly, Jesus is being crushed physically. We're told in Luke's gospel that his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. So Jesus is suffering here from a rare condition called hematidrosis, in which under extreme anguish, capillaries rupture in the subcutaneous layer of skin near the sweat glands, so that the sufferer emits sweat tinged with blood. So here, beyond any doubt, really, is a man caught in the extremes of mental, spiritual, and emotional, even physical torment.